Okay, this is episode 326, and what we're doing is we're gonna fill. I had a purchase on eBay, and if you didn't watch part one, which is episode 325, check it out. Let me go a little closer to this. Yeah. See, to me, this is not cleaned. Probably not clean. I shouldn't say it's not clean. Probably not cleaned. Sides aren't too much. A little bit duller than the. Not really. I don't know. So here, what I did in the previous episode was I put them. This person here that I purchased. Look how he put them in these pieces of paper and he mailed them to me like that. And I want to check them out. And I weighed one. If you didn't see episode 325, check it out. Two of the pennies were 3.25 grams uncirculated wheat cents, and so they're out of tolerance. So they're extra thick, right? So usually out of tolerance, very quickly out of tolerance for copper pennies is 0.12 grams. For zincs, it's 0.1 gram. So we're only dealing with copper pennies during this video. So anything that weighs over, we're looking for 3.24, or we're looking for 2.98 or lower, and that's out of tolerance. So my feeling is really that this person did not weigh these, because he wouldn't have. Out of tolerance pennies are a little bit more valuable, especially in this condition. So what we're going to do is we want to put the Lincolns up here and the wheats down there, and I'm going to weigh each and every one of these. Let me create a little bit more space here. Okay. I don't want anything touching this. And then anything we find that's out of tolerance, I'm going to put in. And if it's so I'm not going to, I'm putting them into the tube. So it's a 1958. So, oh, what a beauty, huh? So let me go a little closer to this. Let me see. I don't want to. All right, because I like you to at least be able to see the penny before I put it in. I don't see any of those scratches. Wow. This is crazy, man. So so we're going to put the wheat cents. So just so you know, right, I'm going to hit wheat cents down here. And the Lincoln's up there. And then I'll, when it gets kind of fullish. And how many of these do we got? We got 4 more. So, I don't know. So the next question is here goes the Lincoln. I'll try to show you every penny. I'll be honest with you. I'll take a quick look at it like that. And this is a memorial, right? I gotta put it upside down. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of this. So what I'll do very quickly, I'll look for any like really standoutish we'll see if we see any die clashes, or if anything really, really looks cleaned, then we'll acknowledge that. So I really do not want to make any videos. See, this is, think that makes it cleaned? I'll be honest with you, that looks odd to me. That looks odd, but I don't know. 3.1. This is really annoying with this and we'll see, who knows, maybe an error slipped by, or another heavy penny. So as you're noticing, the person has See, to me, I don't really find pennies that have that, and now I'm finding multiple pennies that have that mark, like that discoloration on them. So it kind of makes me think that they're cleaned. See how many of them have that? You know, and I've been through thousands of pennies. And now there are some people, members of my channel. Otis left me a message yesterday saying that he goes through 2 boxes a week. So that's, man, you know, I'm just a dude on YouTube, you know, but the real winners are these guys. 64s. I mean, like I said, I'll quickly look to see if there's a die clash or a double die. Maybe we could even see an RPM if there is one. But there's a good chance. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell. I got to be honest with you. If whoever did the, unless the, like I said, those marks that I'm seeing on the reverse, if someone goes, oh yeah, that means they're cleaned. I know that 100%. I've seen that before. I've done it myself, and you could even see a little bit on the front. Maybe that means it's cleaned. So or that means the way it's the place where it was stored, they all came out, you know, they all look like that. You know what I mean? Now these are all 64s. There's so many 64s here. I feel like I could do a tube of 64s. And here goes a 63. All right, so this is taking a little bit too long. I don't think there's going to be anything. So I just want to weigh them real quick. I don't want to make this really big, long video. Especially, look at that. Look at that. Too low. Out of tolerance, too low. I'm not gonna put them in the flip. In the first episode, I put them in a flip. You see what I'm saying? That mark right there. I keep seeing that. To me, I'm wondering. See, to me, I'm wondering if that means they're cleaned. What's that? That's the 63. And I think the other one. See, this one you can see the scratches on. See, I always thought that meant it's cleaned. See, you can see it on this one. See, they all have that little mark, that little, like, to me, they might be cleaned. I don't want to get hung up on it, you know? I'm trying not to get hung up on it. See, this one kind of doesn't have that, though. Or does it? It's a nice one. All right. So, I almost feel like I need to do a 1964 roll. All right. So, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So, let's get rid of that piece of paper. Let's start the next one. All right. So, we have one out of tolerance weight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out of the paper because... And it's so strange that the person would not have. So this is our next row. This is all from the same seller. And what did I pay for it? I didn't pay much, man. I think I paid like 12 or 13 bucks for all of these pennies. Plus, he has some other ones. Look, like this. I remember which ones are from this person. This, but there was even a glass tube. Where's the glass tube? Oh, here it goes. He even sent a glass tube, it's like a chemistry bottle or something. I like that. When I see all these odd things, I'm like, oh, this person is is doing weird things. And the other ones, I think I even got a couple of. This might be his too. Yeah, he put tape in his. Not tape. He put these little plastic bags in it. 62. Yeah. So these, man. I mean, and it's crazy, right? I think I'm telling you, I don't think I paid more than $15 shipped, man. So we're talking about probably $5, not $5. Um, two or $3 in pennies, and see some of them. Look, see some of them. He marked them 1969. Oh boy, what's this guy doing? Yeah, we'll check all that out later. All right, so we want to, and all of these. We got all these other stuff. All right, so let's keep doing. All right, so 64. This is going to take a while, and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to eat up. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to eat up. See, I don't. Where's my marker? See, what I'm talking about is this. You see these? To me, there's so many pennies that this person has that has these rub marks. What's that little thing right there? Get out one. Dirt in a. That's what kind of gets me weary about these pennies. And why didn't he? I mean, they're all 64. See, now this one that you can see the fingerprint on, I don't think this is cleaned. I highly doubt it. And look, and all of a sudden, the one that I'm pretty sure is not cleaned because of how the surface looks, the field. Look how smooth and beautiful it is. And it reminds me of what I find sometimes in my penny rolls. And same thing in reverse. Now, all of a sudden, we don't see that little dark mark. I guess and there's a little bit of dirt. I actually want to see the dirt on these. I don't know if that's dirt or not. So we're going through my little brain. But if he has all these 64s, why didn't he put them in a tube? Maybe he didn't have a tube. Maybe he didn't have a tube. See, now this one, I don't know. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. See those dark blotches? The back doesn't have it though. It looks like it has a little bit of here. And I haven't cleaned enough to know. Somebody who probably cleans on a regular basis would probably know. But I feel like we're going to get a tube of 64s out of here, which means I have to go through the ones that we put. I'll do that. See, this is what I'm talking about. But I feel like I've seen that on other pennies before. So that might not mean it's cleaned. So what I'm going to do, we're going to keep going to about the 25 or 30 minute mark, right? I don't want to cheat my viewers. I would really love to get through all of these. See, those are the ones I'm going through right now. He put them in these paper pieces of paper, and there's so many 64s. which the 64, if I remember from Copper Coins correctly, you're looking for a little mark on the top, on the top of the bottom of the crosslet, and on the L. You're looking for these little notches. Now that would take time for me to do that on each and every one of these. So we're just going to look for the regular, if there's any double dies, which I doubt it, right? These are coming from person, collected coins or what have you, Maybe these aren't cleaned. I don't know. So it's really hard to tell. Sorry. It's hard for me to tell. But I'm going to put these into the, after I'm done with the video off cam. Look how beautiful this one is. I don't know. I don't think, this doesn't look like it's clean to me, especially once you see the fingerprints on it. So I'm going to make a tube of 64s up. I never weigh all my pennies. I never do. But we found 3 so far out of tolerance. And I can't let it go to waste. I mean, you're talking about, I don't know, they could be $5 pennies. You see that on the bottom? See, that's the stuff that has me concerned. Let me see what happens if I wipe it with my shirt. I doubt anything's going to happen. Yeah, nothing's going to happen. So we're looking for 3.24 and over, and 2.98 and lower. See, but you can see the fingerprints. Now, does that mean it's not cleaned? Probably not. Probably not. If it took off the top layer of copper, a fingerprint probably wouldn't be there. Yeah, so like I said, I'll put the 64s in a tube off camera. All right. We have 2 more rolls. We're at 18 minutes. All right, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna continue to, like I said, I like to get to 25 minutes to a half an hour. So let's do these rolls. I mean, obviously that's what we're here for, is to do the rolls. It doesn't bother, let me tell you, this doesn't bother me. If you're gonna give me good coins, I could care less if they're in how you wrap them. That's just me. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm putting it on one here. I'll let you see. I'm putting them here, and so not many wheat cents. We found a few. Oh, here goes another one. Here goes another wheat cent. There's some wheat cents in here. That's why I'm putting the wheat cents in a different. I'm going to put those in their own. Yeah, might as well do them both, right? And that's that'll be the last of these weird rolls. Of these weirdo rolls. And again, some of these are a little bit. So now we're not going to get any more 64s. Oh yeah, there's some more 64s. So like I said, I'm going to look off camera. Because I think we're going to be at the half-hour mark once we're done with this. And I'll make their own tube of 64s, because I'm not sure, and I have to go through these to see if there's. I'm sure there's some 64s in there. Oh, you want to see what a roll of 64s cost? And again, what we're looking for is out of tolerance. Want to see what a roll of 64s cost? Uncirculated 64s. Let's see. And I'll show you what they're selling for. I'll go to the lowest. 1964 penny roll. There it goes. Came right up. Lowest first. One coin from a roll is $1.44. I'll show you in a second. Here. Here you go. One is $1.44. And this is it. This is the lowest. Down to the lowest. It's pretty crazy. I mean, like I said, I don't think I paid one roll, 1964. Oh, it's Canada. Oh, here we go. One. Is this the whole roll? 1964 p-cent roll. Let me click that. Oh, that's pretty cheap. $3. $3 a roll. He sold one for $3. $2.96. All right, so they're $3 a roll. And then, oh, don't forget, then there's, I said $3. It's $5 shipping. So that's $8. And I don't know if they charge tax. I don't think they charge tax on eBay for currency. So the $15. Yeah, well, again, you find a couple heavy pennies or light pennies that might be worth the $15 right there. We have a little more coffee. So we're on a little bit of a marathon today. Look how beautiful that is. A little bit of a marathon. I got all this stuff back, and I'm always doing the same. I don't want to call it, not same old nonsense, but I'm always doing the same. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to keep the wheat cents outside of it, because there aren't that many. Same old song, 1971 Dun, 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 dun. Okay, then I could just slide them over. 72S. Okay, now I'm finding all these S's. All right, well, you know what? Like I said, when I go through, I don't know. I don't know what that means, See, the edges to me look a little dull compared to the surface. Now we're finding all these 74s. And this is it, man. This is what we do. It goes another 64. That's good. We found 3 out of tolerance pennies. We haven't found one in this episode yet. Another 64 die clash. Yep. It's weak. Look at that. Come on. Stay up. Yes. I really want to see 2 3.25, right? So 3, right? Yeah, 3.25. Yes, we got another out of tolerance. All right. What year was that? That was a 64. Here goes a wheat cent. He's got them all mixed up. I'm okay with that. I mean, I prefer to have wheat cents than memorials. So I don't usually do this. I never weigh. No, that's not true. Not never. I hardly ever. I have to really see something. And there are some people who they say they weigh everything. See? I've seen marks like that before. Hmm. Well, the back has a pretty strong die clash. I don't want to say how strong it is, but it's just obvious. Where's it at? Right there. That would be the head of Lincoln. It's not that strong. I prefer to find a on the front. Hardly ever find them on the front. I haven't found them on the front. But I found a couple when I first started the channel, and that was it. So odd. I wonder if we'll get a tube out of these 64s. So what I'll do is, after I'm done, I might as well just finish this off with you guys here. There's a lot of 64s, and I don't want to make too many too many videos on the same material. I try to mix it up. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just make this a longer one. And if for those of you who are interested, can see me. I should have put the 64s to the side, but it's kind of too late. Oh, we got a wheat cent. Nice. What a beauty. See, I don't think this is cleaned. That looks original. That's pretty phenomenal. Those, what's the uncirculated wheat cent sell for? I'm gonna think at least $1 or $2. I mean, the 64s are were $1 something, right? So what are we looking for? What year was that? We'll put 58. I'll see, what does a 58 uncirculated 58 sell for? I'm on lowest first already. No, I'm not. Let me go to lowest first. About AU. That's what I'm saying, man. These wheat cents, they're not ultra cheap, man. They're a couple bucks. I mean, of course, obviously, they just go up from there. I mean, $2. Yeah, they're a couple bucks, man. Those wheat. So that's what I'm saying. At 15, if you can get stuff at a deal, and if some of it is, it goes another 64, of course. Some or most of it is sellable. We got these S's too, so I'm gonna separate those S's also. Maybe I'll do. Here goes another wheat cent. Yeah, it doesn't strike me as clean, to be honest with you. Here. So I found 4 out of tolerance pennies out of the ones that they sent me. There's one real shiny one I'm looking over there. A bunch of 74s too. I could probably maybe even make a tube of 74s. Look at this one. Like unnaturally shiny, right? It's an S. You think it's a proof? Wow. And it's the S's, I think. A lot of the S's that come in proofs. Wow. I don't know if it is or not. Let's see what had the pennies laying on it. Mater. All right. I'm not going to go into all that right now. 81D. Wow. What a beauty. They're just so beautiful too, you know. You could just, I guess it might be worth it just to look at them because they're just so attractive. Maybe you're enjoying watching a video just to see how beautiful some of these are. Again, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna put another. We got a bunch of S's. Wow. Wonder what they go for on eBay. I mean, everything on eBay basically goes for $1 or $2. You know. We're gonna. What's that? 74S. I think so. 74S. Unk penny. Oh, that's a proof. It's funny how it looks like it says proof. It looks like a proof. Are all the 74S's proofs? No. It's funny. It looks like a proof a little bit. $2. Another 64. That's good. I really want to fill up a 64 roll. It looks like we have enough. I don't know why the person didn't just put these into a roll. I guess they didn't have any, right? I'd love to know the story of where they got it from. Another 74S. Collar error. Look at those stairs. See, if it was cleaned, if this was cleaned, it would mean that it was not necessarily, but probably circulated, and you would see all this. Like, yeah, these are worth putting into a. Wow, look at that! Look at those steps. I hardly ever see steps like that on a coin, a penny. So I'm not going to go through. We got another wheat cent. I'm not going to go through the. I'm not going to bore anybody. I don't want to bore anybody with the details of putting it in. Look at the steps. That wasn't a wheat cent. No, it had steps, so it was not a wheat cent. Putting it in a tube and all that. I'm not going to bore. I don't want to bore anybody with that. Another 74S. Yeah, these are phenomenal. Maybe I'll put those in their own little tube. Definitely the 64. Oh, look at that. That's a lamination error. Wow. What year is it? 72? Yeah, you can see it on both sides, kind of. Look how gold that is. I'm going to put that to the side. That's the first penny out of all of these. I didn't weigh it. Let me weigh it. Right on the nose. That's the next one. I always get worried about, oh wow, this is, oh, another one. and another one, and another one. So weird. That one's not nowhere near as nice as this one. How yellow that is. A lot of these have that little tonage to it. And their S is, oh, look at that S. How high it is. That looks misplaced. And we found other S's. I'll keep it to the side just to see if there's another S that we see, and I can show you where the mint mark should be. It should be a little lower than that. A 52D. It's crazy, man. I wonder what a 52D is. They sell for $2. All these pennies sell for like between $1 and $2-3. All right, so I will put this again. That looks high to me. I guess it's not super high. Maybe I'll compare it to another one. Okay, so we're at 36 minutes. I got my gloves, my finger gloves on, and what we're gonna do is, I might as well do it right here with you. For those who, if you're not interested, just I'll see you in the next episode. This is 326, 327, and we're gonna put. I'm gonna write it here. Unk. $1964. I don't know how good of a job I did, but that's the cap. And here go the wheat cent. So we found we have the wheat cent one. Let's get those wheat cents in here. Get them off the table, you know. And we have a couple out of tolerance weight ones. Okay. All right. So that's our wheat. We got that. Now we're doing our 64s. And now, of course, what you're going to say is, why'd you waste your time? And if I see, is this the 72? No, that's the 71. If I see a 71S, we'll look at the mint mark. If we see any S's, really. All right, so here's the 64s. I'll just put them. See, look at the S. This is great. This is an excellent example. Look at where the mint mark here. Look where the mint mark. That's where it should be. Look where that one is. So I'm going to keep those two to the side. Just if I see another, and we're going to put the 64s over here. Okay. We're going to put the S's. You know what? I'll drop them in the roll. Where's the roll at? 74. And then the other ones, I have to figure out a different place for all the other stuff. So yeah, we're going to put we'll put the 64s in here, and we'll put the other ones next to it. And we'll put the S's to the side. 74S, see, much lower. I don't want to mix it with that other one that's really high. Okay. 64. Now, the question is, right, if I paid, here goes another 71S. Oh, so we had two of them. Here we go. So we have two 71S's for comparison of, so See, the one on the bottom is lower, but still higher than the other dates, but not as high as that. That's like in between the numbers almost. I'm pretty sure that's misplaced. I wish it was like touching one of the other numbers, but it's not, obviously. 74, we're putting to the sides. 70, the S's, we're putting the S's in a separate place. 64. And what we want to see is if we could fill up one of these a tube, because if there's a tube's worth, he could have just sold the tube. How much was the tube? $8. The tube was $8. I mean, it's, you know, $8 free shipping, or oh, here goes another. Look at the S. Very high, almost touching the 9. So weird. So weird. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know too much about that. 64. The S's, though, I am putting to the side. So I have 3 piles that I'm making here. We got the 60. No. I have 2 piles and a tube. We got the non-S, we got the S, and we got the 64 tube. It'd be pretty funny if it fills it up exactly. Like he had a tube of them, and he just like used the tube for something. He didn't want to buy tubes. Look how red this one is. Super red. You see it from a distance. 64. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be funny if we fill up a tube. I don't think we're going to fill up a tube. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. To the S? Yeah. I'm a little hungry. But I really want to finish, like, you know, I want to finish this with you guys, you know, and ladies. This was the whole section of this type of these pennies that the person put in these in the paper. And you get to see what it looks like when someone buys a lot of uncirculated pennies and all the crap you got to go through, you know, like whether or not it's cleaned or not. If you're going to put, you have to, you know, so having your supplies is to me, it's pretty important, you know, having tubes, having wrappers, penny wrappers, like these are the bare minimum. Having a scale. Let me tell you something, man. You find a few out of tolerance pennies, pays for itself. A lot of 64s, look. A lot of 64s. Look at this. We're getting close to filling it up. I can't believe it. 63. But I would never sell. I shouldn't say never. I hate using the word never, because never say never about anything. But you know, auction. You know, man. Wait, was that a 64? Had to be, right? Yeah. This is a 64. I can't believe there's like a roll of 64s in here. That's what I thought. Now, 69, 59. See, I have all these other all these other pennies too. I'm gonna see if there's any 64s. No, so that'll be the next episode. I think this is episode what? Part 2, 326. So it's gonna be part 3, 327. And obviously, if we find any more, I think we only need a few more 64s to fill this up. Oh, what happened? Oh, look at this. Look at this. The reason why we didn't fill it up. These two are out of tolerance. We have 2 more 64s, but they're out of tolerance. Well, they would have been inside the tube. All right. Well, anyway, here goes. Where's the top that says 64 unk? Here we go. So it can hold. I think it hold like 2 or 3 more, or 5 more, 4 more, whatever it is. All right. And then we have our memorials. Let's get those in there, as long as we're doing it. So I bought the tubes. I think it's 100 or 200 tubes. It comes in this big box. And it was like $18. It pays itself off, man. You really want to be able to separate your coins. I think it's very important. All right. And then we have, these are all S's. I believe these are various S's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put memorial S's. I'm just going to put S's, memorial, unk S's. I'm going to put various memorials. All right. Various memorial, unk S. So let's take off the top. And I think these are all S's. So the one that looks a little too high, I'm going to say, you know what? Too high, but not high enough. That sounds like a bad joke, but. So we started another row of S's. And obviously, if I had a bunch of rows with S's, then maybe I would start to separate them by year. But right now, we don't have enough. At least I could separate them by mint. Oh, okay. This one goes into the memorial. I misplaced it. Yeah, that's the high one. Let me look at that. That's high, man. It's almost touching the, and I'll be honest with you, inside the S is a mark. Let me look at the other elements. I don't see nothing there. I don't see anything on the reverse. What do you think? I don't think it has any extra value, to be honest with you. It would need to be a little higher. That's my opinion. Okay, and then, so we got that. That's the S's. We have the 2 uncirculated, wheat and memorial. And then we got the 2 out of tolerance. which I don't remember. One was I have to. So I might as well just do it now. I have you on the. Where's the box with the? Here it goes. So this is the box I use, just for those of you who are interested. I use the 2x2 coin flips. I use the nickels. I bought 4,000 of them, I think. I don't know if it's going to be a lifetime worth, but all right, let's get these. Let's weigh these. So now it's 2.24. Oh, 2.5. Thank you. Yeah, 2.24. It's close, right? Because it's 2.23. You got that one extra hundredth of a gram you want to give it. You know what I mean? So you're really looking for 2.25 as like the minimum. And then the minimum here, you look for 2.98. It said 9.8 before. So it's so this would not be out of tolerance. 2.99 would not be out of tolerance. I thought it said 2.98 before. I could tear. You know, does somebody want a 2.99 penny? It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Remember, it's 3.11 and then it's 0.12. So 2.99 technically, I can't tell if 99 is technically out of tolerance or if 2.98 is out of tolerance. And see, to me, 99 is within tolerance because that's 1.12 minus 3.11 is 2.99. So that's, to me, it's intolerance. And now it says 9.8. See how tricky it is? Friggin' scales, man. I'm gonna put it as 2.99. I will put it in the flip anyway as 2.99 in case somebody was interested in the 2.99. All right, and I went way longer than I wanted to. What we'll do in the next one is we're gonna finish off with this one person's, and he's got these. Let me tell you, I love this little glass. It's like a beat. To me, this is from a chemistry something. It's glass, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's glass. It's like a beaker. 1912, 19, just putting tape with all kinds of random stuff on. So I don't know what's in here really. 69, 59D. Oh, and we got this one too, which I don't know what this is. All right, so that's what we're going to do in the next episode. I'm going to take off my finger gloves. I'm going to warm up my coffee. And thank you. God bless. And I'll see you in episode part 3, 327.